Hi, this is Linda with Crafty Music Maker. Today, my grandchildren and I are going to show you how to make a Christmas candy train. Let's get started. Here are all the ingredients to make royal icing. We've got the powdered sugar, 3 cups of powdered sugar on the left, and then we have 2 egg whites, and then a quarter teaspoon of cream of tartar. Let's get it started. First, you put the egg whites into the bowl, and then you beat it until they form soft peaks. At first the egg whites look like this, and as you continue to beat them at high speed for 4 or 5 minutes, they'll eventually form soft peaks that look like this. Now we add the powdered sugar. It's best to add a little bit at a time so you don't have a giant powdered sugar cloud in your kitchen. We are making a double batch because we are making 3 trains, not 1. So here are all the ingredients and supplies you'll need to make the candy train. You'll need about a 10-inch by 13-inch piece of cardboard covered with foil. You'll need 2 Three Musketeers bars to make each car. You'll need some licorice, and we are going to add some snowmen. And then you're going to need an orange slice for the front of the train, a silver Hershey's Kiss, and a Reese's cup. And then you'll need the things for on top of each car. You can do candy balls or bells. We like to use Tootsie Rolls to show that they look like logs. And then, of course, our train needs wheels, so we use peppermint candies, all unwrapped. And then here we have some chocolate-covered presents because one of the cars is going to have that on it. And then we use green wrapped Hershey's Kisses to make trees. And then, of course, all of this sticks together with the icing that I've showed you how to make. Now the kids are going to make the trains. First, they will need to spread on the icing to create the snow.
So what you want to do with the frosting when you're spreading it out is you don't want to have a big glob in one spot and then a little on every other spot. You kind of want to spread it around evenly because like the first person said, there's going to be a train going through here and you don't want that train to crash in bad weather.
Make sure you cover the entire board with icing. Use long strokes with your knife and be sure to keep getting more icing to spread all over it. You want the entire board covered, making it look like a beautiful field of snow.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells on bobtail ring, they make our spirits bright. What fun!
This year we decided to take it up another notch and add some sugar crystals to the snow. That way it would look like the snow was glistening in the sun. So you just take your sugar crystals and just sprinkle them on all over the place. Now this made the snow look so pretty. But when we went to put on the licorice afterwards, we realized that you probably should do the sugar crystals after you lay down the licorice. So just beware. That's what you probably should do that step first, and then add the sugar crystals after, and then there'll be more icing to stick to.
So now what you do is you put your licorice on as railroad tracks, because you know how it kind of goes like this, but then there's like little things in the middle. That's what it is. So yeah.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the musketeer bars and you're gonna lay them out a little bit spaced out. So they're supposed to be the train cars. And after you do that, well, we're gonna show you the next part.
Breaking already. Oh. This is a very serious job.
There you go.
Very serious here.
I have a cool idea for these parts. I'm gonna dip them in the snow and then place them.
Well,
down.
you're lucky you guys didn't already put sprinkles on.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you already did.
We'll put the sprinkles on after you put the track down.
There we go. And I scoop these over. Here, there we go. Oh,
I don't really like.
there's my track.
I don't really like licorice.
How does it look?
Or maybe it was Twizzlers. I don't know. But I do know that I do not like Twizzlers.
Do I put the Musketeers on?
Oh my goodness, it is sprinkles on it now. Well,
Okay.
it's snow, not sprinkles.
What are you doing?
I'm sprinkling all this sugar on to be like snow. I think I did a little too much.
That's fine. It'll always be extra snowy on yours, and it'll be flooding snow.
With extra snow.
Cut the Three Musketeers bars in half, and then you can cut the ends off so that we can include the licorice inside each one, and you can leave 2 of them uncut.
What you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to very carefully make about the size hole that licorice can go into, so you can put a licorice in it. And I'm also going to want to do this fast again. So I have to shove the licorice through the holes in the train cars.
And they don't connect. They stay apart, okay?
Yes.
Just like a regular train.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. That looks good. And then do the next one.
And then over here, another piece in here. And then shove that through once again. And then push that down and voila. You officially have your first 2 cars. Time to make some more.
Wait, are you holding these in?
Now you're going to want to repeat this step
I need to do mine also.
1 or 2 more times because you're going to want your 3rd car and then your 4th car. And your 4th car is going to be the front of your train. So what you're going to want to do is like the back of the car, there is pretty much the end of the musketeer bar. You're gonna want to do the same thing for the front.
Now we're making the cow pusher or snow shovel, which is this, and we're attaching this on it to connect it. And then
Go.
So now we have to make the smokestack. So we use our connector, which I like to call it. We put it at the bottom, and then we put it on. Make sure it's firm. Then we put it at the bottom of this, and we place this on, and then we can wisp this out like this to be like smoke. Very crafty indeed.
Now the kids are going to load up each individual car with different items. First is the log car, and we use the Tootsie Rolls and the icing, and it's fine that the icing shows because then it looks more like snow, and snow could definitely fall on the wood as it's traveling along the rails.
Last, but definitely not least, actually it is, number 1, at the very center top.
I'm gonna make the ball car. I think we do it like this. 6. 2 right there, I think. And like that. Pretty sure. Maybe one more? Oh! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And there.
Ta-da!
Now we have our bells.
You've caught me in the middle of me placing down my wheels, and what you do is you put this the frosting on the wheels, which are peppermints, and you place it on. This is my 16th and last one because we have 2 wheels on each side, as you can see. And the 2 wheels, a train needs wheels. And of course, Santa wants festive wheels because he doesn't want to look like a boring old train. So he's got some festive wheels, and this is the very last wheel.
To create the trees, make a hole in the bottom of 2 Hershey's Kisses and stack them one right on top of the other.
Is my finished train. He's got some beautiful logs, which are going to the log company. He's got 3 little balls for 3 billion children. 3 equals 3 billion. He's got all these presents because children around the world are gonna need presents. And then here's the imposter Santa. And he's got a bunch of smoke in his face to show that he's not an imposter, to disguise himself. Then he's got 4 trees. He's in a forest, and it's all snowy around them. And he uses this to push away Santa. So yeah.
Okay, now last step, we put the beautiful Santa that's holding his Christmas bag, a teddy bear, a present, and a bell on his belt. Let's put him on. And there, beautiful chugga chugga choo choo, chugga chugga, chugga chugga chugga.
Here is another train that my daughter made during my visit. As you can see, she added additional items and decorations that really made it spectacular. As you can see, you are only limited by your imagination. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and be on the lookout for future videos. See you next time.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.